what happened to the other forger in the phone? Ranrock.
That is unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
We will build another.
Are you sure about that?
I found this one lurking outside.
Rookwood.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me?
What is that? Lodgok?
It cannot be.
Brightboar's final journal?
All this time. You knew. You knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Lodgok.
Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Now get out of here.
Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Right.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me shooting them. Every time.
What is that? Is there a dragon nearby? Just fast travel.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Now we're on Professor Bakar's quest. Centaur in the stone. Spring competition. It looks like that's all a ways off, so yeah, we're gonna do Professor Bakar's trial now. I believe from what they've described and what I've seen, their next up is the Graphorn. It should be a very interesting quest indeed. But it looks like we're almost done with this game now, guys. I mean, after the next keeper, we shouldn't be too much of a hassle from here. Excuse me. Mornweem Lake. I have to make our way around. Oh yeah, I also went and looked back at that line I might have accidentally skipped over when I went to talk to Scro, Professor Black's house elf yesterday. When I tried to initiate the conversation, I also triggered something else. Apparently, I was telling them it was like some form of decree that the Great Hall was to be decorated in Hufflepuff banners. I mean, like, really? Okay. Guess I'll have to continue on foot from here, and I am fine with that.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with.
Oh, cool.
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
I was about to ask, what's the catch? Does it have something to do with the Graphorn?
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of proof. Let's look around.
Confringo.
Ah, there it is.
It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Find the Graphorn and tame it.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a Graphorn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a Graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all
Really?
places.
Stonehenge?
The Ministry still owes me for that favor.
The
It can
Stonehenge?
be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all. But it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
A beast of...
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Alright. Time to go find us a Graphorn. Ah, not enough space.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Yeah, I'll be there when I can, Ominous. Don't worry, bud.
Untempered meander into the mind brings sure... I hope Rookwood knows.
Stop right there!
We're close.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Stop!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Levioso!
Oh.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
More or less.
You like games? Not so tough now, are you? Levioso!
Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Let it go! Don't try that
A lucky shot, Levioso!
Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Yes, they one of my own. You will.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Jeez. Don't want to use dark magic on it, but these are like the only real spells I can use. These are damage. That's force. Control. Do I have any talents I can... One talent point. Let's not forget I have other tools. Okay, let's... Core. I don't believe this is a place for dark magic. I mean, it's just an innocent beast. It's defending its territory, but I have to tame it.
This must be the place.
Yeah, that's a large sea creature, all right. I believe it's a whale.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
There it is. As we already know, it's classified as a male. Whoa, mama! Oh, shit! This thing! I don't care about leech juice! Whew. That was close. What does that mean? I guess it's an arranged state of sorts, but what does that mean? What is it gonna... I lost track of it.
I don't think I can take much more of this. Confringo. Bombard. Places. I should think we'd be a bit weaker by now. Confringo.
That was close. Good thing I remember my tools. I felt the mandrakes might be more effective because they're used right away. Kneel! Remember that choice split second. Right. I guess they're an animal you have to show respect to, like the hippogriffs. I know very little about these things, but...
I need your help, friend.
Alright. I have qualmed and tamed the Lord of the Shore.
No need to race now, my friend.
Is that the How to Train Your Dragon
There we go.
theme I hear? Sounds almost exactly like it.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Rookwood, don't go down easy.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
This is almost as... This is probably a little bit more exciting than that time Harry and friends rode that dragon from Gringotts out of it.
We're crossing that bridge
From Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Time for you all to clear out. Where's that goblin? Little thief. What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Okay, buddy. Oh. Ancient magic. Here we go. The final trial. Thank you, my friend. Witness the memory. Well, this last trial was probably the easiest, and it was actually a little fun, too. I find it to be my personal favorite.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My
understand.
brothers should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
One who mastered memories trophy earned.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
He doesn't feel anything now. Did she even know what happened to her father?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
Oh boy. Is it already too late for him? How many has she done this to and succeeded?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets?
You're
You
delusional.
won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students. No one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Neem! What spells are those? One of them is definitely not a killing curse, but One's blue, the other violetish. Oh, it's a
She's alive.
Thank goodness. That didn't kill anyone. What happened to the keepers? I know they made preparations for the future, but what happened to them after that? Let's see if past magical passageway. Is there anything else here I can pick up? Yeah, that was dark.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
This is it. The last bastion. Grappling with a graphorn. Alright. The shadow of the relic. Alright, let's go to the Great Hall.
Some days are more difficult than others.
What's going on?
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matebeleland. He
Oh,
should still be
Natty.
here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
No, it's not.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. Alright, what else do we have? Well, I guess if I'm doing this wand mastery right now, I wanted to try and take care of some other some other quests real quick. I gotta go to Hogsmeade, so yeah. Yeah, I heard about that quest. You actually get to help out a House Elf. I like the sound of that. Make a new friend. I like House Elves. I always kind of feel bad for what they have to put up with. If I had a...
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Alright. I know the fight with Victor Rookwood comes after this, so I'm gonna try and be as prepared as I possibly can for that. Consult with Gerbold Ollivander.
Revelio.
Ollivander's wand shop. Oh. Oh, there he is.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Got it?
It is done.
Wow. It's really beautiful.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Rookwood.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
You're the one that cursed Anne. Kind of already knew that, but... Just being face to face with this bastard.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Pay for that.
That's just the beginning.
You've come to the wrong place, child.
The only thing I don't like is like when I'm caught in doing something like I can't really cancel out and try and defend myself and other stuff's happening like that.
No more. What's this? Fight, would it? I'll make you wish you were back at school. Caught in my trap. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Potato! Stupid punk! Flank! Of inspiration! Defender!
You've made us behold. That is a fact at all.
Glacis! Descender!
You can't hold out forever.
Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Glacis!
Why did I do that?
Pay for your deed.
Defender! Glacis! Defender! You should have joined me.
Where are you? Am I now?
How
Beg for mercy. Perhaps.
Time for summons.
In fury.
Get out of this alive. Glacius.
I need a fire spell. Okay.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
You're going to regret that. Stand and fight me.
What have you done?
Glacius, confringo. Glacius, confringo. Fight for me. Flipendo. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Glacius, confringo.
All right. Here's the last stretch. This is your end, Rookwood. Hiya! Woo! And that, my friends, is how it's done. Sense of the Dead, Wand Mastery. Where the heck am I now?
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Confringo! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
They most certainly can. That was actually a pretty fun fight. I wasn't so sure of it because I watched it a few times online. I thought all you were doing was like fighting as minions. But apparently you were just doing so for the first half, and then after the first Peoria Incantatum, then you get to fight him a little bit more. But it's kind of puzzling because like you have to like use the Protego Stupefy reflection to get a proper opening on him and take him down. Whew, that was what a rush.